name is Stephanie Cofer Collins, and I'm a registered nurse with Interim Healthcare of the Upstate. Being a nurse and how this impacts me, right out of nursing school, I did pediatric oncology, and I knew at that time that I really wanted to go more the home health route. There were children being sent home, and I just knew there was a need for care in the home, which led me to home health, and they just go hand in hand. I mean, healthcare and cancer treatment and taking care of immunosuppressed people and being able to take care of them in their home so they're not having to be out in the community, I think is vital in getting them better, because when they're going through treatment, it attacks your good cells and your bad cells, and you can't fight off. So who doesn't want to be in their home versus a hospital or an infusion center or a clinic? I think for me personally, one of the reasons that would drive me to be a part of Dragon Boat is just to see all of the advancement in cancer research we've been able to do, and for the survivorship programs. I'm very fortunate that cancer's not super strong in my family, but just knowing that there are people out there that it is able to help. Knowing that the dollars that we raise stay here locally means so much. And just to see the advancements that they're able to do and the lives that they're able to impact. And then on a more personal note, and I think what drives us and keeps us going every year is we typically have at least one person in our interim healthcare family that we paddle for, or in honor of, or in memory of. That's what kind of keeps us going. Each year we do it for somebody in our interim family. Deb Ingalls is probably my biggest inspiration for this, just to keep Janet's memory honored and going. And Janet, she had ovarian cancer, and she was very instrumental in starting up the Ovarian Cancer Society here. And that's, kind of who I do this to help, make sure her memory stays around. I was so thrilled when I got the email from Dr. Gluck that I was being inducted to the Hall of Fame for Dragon Boat. Like I said, it's great for team building. I would absolutely, any company that wants to go in and do a boat together or share a boat with another company, it's a great team building experience, because obviously consistency and timing of your paddling is what helps drive your boat. So it's a great team building activity. We have actually been known to bring people into the office and line them up in chairs and make sure they have their stroke. I will say though, for all our efforts, we usually are not one of the last boats on the water. If someone's considering it or has never heard of it, I would tell them that it's absolutely a day that will change their life. On race day, the atmosphere for Dragon Boat is electric. There's so much going on. Everybody's getting there early in the morning and they're unloading their cars, and it will have so many impacts on so many different levels. It's just a fun day to start with, and the camaraderie, and it's just so meaningful. And then to hear Dr. Gluck speak about, where all the money has gone and all the accomplishments they've made and where we are with our fight for, cancer research and survivorship programs, and then to see the Hope Parade and all the people out there with their white and their red carnations, it means a lot. Number when it's flipped as high as it can, there's a mad rush on last minute donations, and Deb will usually bring any cash donations or checks down there personally so that we can get credit for it. So there are some teams that are so creative. Most teams have themes and decorations and food. The food is just crazy. It's a very busy day, and then once everyone has their tents decorated and their food out and the teams start racing on the water, it's just fun. I think the fact that Dragon Boat has raised almost $4 million and will hopefully pass the $4 million mark this year is just phenomenal. And I can't even begin to imagine what kind of impact $4 million in our community could even begin to have. So Dragon Boat is so much more than just a fundraiser. It's an opportunity to get out there and get involved in your community and support a local charity that stays here and that has such a big impact on all of our lives.